see here to my left, what we're showing you is some of the basic beginnings of how a home is built so that you would understand how and why your basement might leak. What we're showing you here is we dig a hole in the foundation, we end up pouring a footer, they'll bring in walls, and then the last thing they'll do is pour the floor. And the reason we talk about this, don't yawn, the reason we talk about this is there's a natural weakness that's built into every foundation, which is, that's going to be where the floor and the wall come together. They call it a cold seal or a cove. This is an area where concrete to concrete doesn't bond, and what you have is a built-in weakness in every basement, regardless of whether your basement's a month old or 100 years old. If it's built with this approach, you've got a built-in way that water can find a way into your home, and you don't have to have a broken foundation, wall, or floor. This area highlighted in red, as you can see, is the cold seal we talk about. And if enough water can build up around your home, this is one of the places that water can find its way into your foundation. Unfortunately, it's just like that jar. Once you crack the seal on that, unfortunately, when water's found its way in, it will continue to do that. And this is a very vulnerable area. In essence, if you took your home, you could actually pull the basement floor out because it's not attached to anything. From a structural standpoint, the floor really doesn't create any kind of structural integrity for the home. But as you can see, it provides a place for us to walk, store, and make the space functional. However, as I've said, it builds in a natural weakness into the foundation. So this is what we talk about, the different ways the foundation could be built from the beginning and create an issue. The next slide I'll show you will talk to you about how and why that water might actually come in to the foundation. This will show you here as the weather begins to rain, snow, melt. What happens in our area, because northeastern Ohio is primarily clay, this water wants to fall down along the side of the home. And in most cases, your drain tile that are there will take that away. However, during the times of the year like we've experienced this year, when we get more rain than drain, if you would, your drains become overwhelmed. And what can happen is around the foundation, that water can get underneath the foundation. It can come leaking out of that cove we've talked about. And it's a real easy instinct for somebody to want to go in and try to seal that joint, stop the water from coming in at that point. But what you'll see is that that joint runs all the way around, and so does the water, and you now find a new place for water to come in. So sometimes when people try to take these problems on themselves, they actually can make the problem worse by moving it around in their basement and not realize it. So that's again what this slide demonstrates. Again,